tatted up. My parents would have beat me, okay? What is going on, lovely people? Candace B here. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Welcome back to my subscribers and welcome to my new ones. How are you guys doing today? I hope you have had an amazing week and I hope you're going to have an even more amazing weekend. It is snowing where I live. I don't know why. For those people who are like, oh, I want to move to Canada, Candace, I'm just like, why? Why? That's my one question. Why? The weather is so... Today I am back with another Forex related reaction video because we just love reaction videos on this channel, okay? We love shouting people out, you know. I love showing you guys different channels that you may not have heard of. We just love it over here, okay? It's always good vibes. And I don't know how many of you guys have heard of the prop firm company called Ftmo. I know a lot of you probably have heard of them. I'm not even too sure who knows what a prop firm company is. Today, we're going to be reacting specifically to a gentleman named Raul. I don't know if you guys have heard of him as well. He's very popular on social media and whatever. A very popular young trader doing his thing. Shout out to him. And so we are going to be reacting to his video called Ftmo, How I Made Over 100K Plus Profit Trading Forex. So obviously that title is super interesting. I think he posted it sometime last week. So I'm really excited to watch this video. I know that he mentors, but I'm not, as a disclaimer, by the way, as a disclaimer, I'm not too familiar with him in that way in terms of what he offers in terms of a course or if he does signal services or anything like that. Just take it with a grain of salt. I don't know him personally like that. So if you want to look more into him, if you're looking for a mentor and you want to see if he's the right fit for you, then go check him out on his YouTube channel or his Instagram and reach out to him. Just long story short, do your own due diligence. Me personally, I think he's a cool kid. You know, he's doing his thing. I love seeing young adults doing their thing and just getting to the bag, you know, just get, come on now, just get, come on. Gotta get to the loot, all right? You feel me? Anyways, anytime I try to act cool, it just does not go well. But hit that like button before we get into this video. Hit that like button if you appreciate young adults or anyone you see just getting to their bag and just doing their thing and also helping other people. You know, we love to see it. But that being said, let us get into this video.
I'll never forget, a wise man once told me everything.
Wait, this whole boy in the background.
I'll never forget, a wise man once told
Look at the face.
Everything is temporary, but drip is forever.
Said nobody ever.
Hey, I got the trust. I got my brothers and sisters.
Look, can't even see him. God.
By the way, guys, my hair looks crazy. Please don't mind it. I look like I got electrocuted. Oh my god.
Turn on the light, I'm trying to say.
It's already on.
You look too
Horses.
Those are big, dirty dogs. I like dogs, but those are too big.
Alright, yo, what's good, everybody? So, I'm here with my boy Alex. I'll put his Instagram and everything in the description. But anyways, he's pretty much the swing trader of the day trading lab. So obviously you guys know I own the day trading lab. He's the swing trader for the portion of the company. So he focuses on swing trading and everything that has to do with long-term trading, really basing the trades off of the daily and the 4-hour time frame, right? But yeah, if you guys want to join his free Telegram and learn how he swing trades, link will be in the description along with my free Telegram and everything else. Anyways, so point of this video is to show you guys how much money I've made trading in the last few weeks. Now, this isn't gonna account for any of my own personal accounts. This is simply just on Ftmo. So anyways, I'm gonna set you guys down here, give you guys a quick little breakdown. All right, so pretty much I'm gonna start off by showing you guys the account in March and the account that I traded on in March. Now,
He is tatted up. How old is he? I know he's like young, but he is tatted up. My parents would have beat me, okay? I got one tattoo when I was 16 and my dad was ready to kick me out.
what I want you guys to keep in mind is that every single trade I take, I do call in the Learn and Learn group. Winner, loser, doesn't matter. it's called the Learn and Earn group. So my entire group are taking these same exact trades with me, right? So literally every single trade I take is called here.
Okay.
Every single trade, as you see, we go live with our students. So I'll go live on London session, Alex will go live during the New York session. We trade with our students, we drop content before we take trades, after we take trades. So it's more than just I would say a learn or a signal room. It's really a mentorship group in all. But as you guys saw in that last screenshot, what I have here, let me see, I think I passed it right here. So I did get an email from Ftmo, right, from Peter. God. I can't pronounce his name, bro.
Peter Pan.
I can't pronounce his name.
You can tell they're young.
Bro, stop laughing at me. So I did get a name from Peter, right? I did get an email from him, and pretty much I'm going to be doing an interview with Ftmo. I'm going to be doing the interview next Wednesday, and I believe they said they were going to post it on Friday, so you guys can read what I got in the email here real quick, and look at some of these questions that I'm going to have.
What can you tell us about you? Who are you? What do you do? What is your background? What do you do when you are not trading? How did you trade before you became an Ftmo trader? How did you learn to trade?
I have to answer. Oh, by the way, this was from Ftmo themselves, right? This is their questionnaire, right? So look at this, guys. Just to keep you informed, Raul is a really good trader. He currently has a master account of 300K with a profit from the previous month with more than $43,000, and right now a profit of 80K. Scott, I gotta change that to 100. Sheesh. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys there. But the first thing, we'll get into this account in a second. I want to show you guys my hopefully my information didn't come out there. I want to show you guys my payout from Ftmo for March. So as you can see, this was the payout I got on March 23rd. So I made a total of, I believe, almost $50,000, and I got paid out about 30 grand. That's my 70% cut, signed by the owner and CEO right there. As you can see, this is a certificate of withdrawal. Now, what I'm gonna do is, because my bank account and my ACH routing number on this page, I'm gonna try and be very careful what I show here. Right, so here's the invoice that I sent them, right? Bill to Ftmo, blah, 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 blah. And then right here, commissions for trading account. That is the number of the account. That is the price. And that's how much I did get paid out. So that's my payout for March. So I made a total of $30,000. Now I'm gonna pull up my other account, which is my current account for the account of April. Right, so this is April. So really quick, all right, so before I get into the profit or anything, I just want everybody to keep in mind, this was a strategy that I had developed. Not necessarily a strategy, because the way I trade is very similar, but in terms of risk management, it's more a risk management strategy that I did a few testing on before. Obviously, I traded out live. It didn't really work well. In the beginning, made some tweaks. It worked a little bit better. Took it to an Ftmo account. That's when I had my $30,000 months. I had actually made more. I had brought the account up to, I believe, almost $60,000. But then I hit a period of drawdown, and I ended up pulling out $48,000 profit, which I got paid out $30,000. So
that's a pretty good amount to have as profit. You made $48,000 for the company, and then they give you $30,000. That's a pretty good, what's the word? That's a pretty good partnership, I guess you can say. That makes sense. Shoot, and it's their money that you're trading, and you get to profit for that. Hey, can't knock that.
This month I did make an extraordinarily amount higher than last month's, but I want everybody to keep in mind, right, this is a risk management system, right? Meaning that when it comes down to this system, you really have to be psychologically prepared to trade this system, because the numbers that you're dealing with are a lot larger, and it's going to be fluctuating. Now, what I mean by risk management system, obviously we're not over leveraging, we're not over risking, We did not hit our maximum daily loss of 5%, nor did we hit our maximum loss of 10%. I only was in drawdown about 3% from the initial deposit, and then the account went in profit.
So from that, I'm assuming that he's using pretty strict risk management, and he's not only using strict risk management, he's sticking to it in terms of, I guess, you know, if he loses, then, oops, what did I just press? I guess if he loses, he's not, you know, acting out of emotion, like he has his psychology
Lower
down
time
pat.
frames.
I think I just, hold on, let me.
Our maximum daily loss of 5%, nor did we hit our maximum loss of 10%. I only was in drawdown about 3% from the initial deposit, and then the account went in profit, right? So I want everybody to keep in mind, regardless of the fact, I don't know if I'm really gonna break down the risk management system here, but pretty much I'm gonna give a quick explanation of how the risk management system works. And again, this has been back tested and it's been traded live, and it does make money, right? As you guys can clearly see, and you'll see in a little bit as well, right? So pretty much how it works is we use the higher time frames for overall direction, and then we use the lower time frames for structure, and the lower time frames for scaling in on a specific position, right? So I really wish I could use my whiteboard, but I really don't have any markers here. So
That makes sense, you know, using the higher time frames to see overall direction, which is what anyone should do. I mean, that seems pretty status quo when it comes to trading. And then he said he uses the lower time frames for structure, which makes more sense because the lower time frames show a lot more detail. So you can see structure and kind of what price is doing during that time. If that works in confluence with the higher time frames in terms of direction, then those are really, really good, I guess, reasons to be looking at a specific setup.
what we're gonna do is hop on the computer real quick. Guys, so hopefully that breakdown wasn't too complicated.
Oh, he didn't even show the breakdown. What did it say on the screen?
Breakdown wasn't computer real quick.
Posted the strategy breakdown. Oh, okay, on his Telegram group. He's like, yeah, I'm about to tell you guys that, and then he's like, oh, psych.
Guys, so hopefully that breakdown wasn't too complicated. It's basically just a way to scale in on positions and pretty much make a more initial profit than what you would have by just taking one position. Now, on my personal accounts, I only take one position per trade at a 2% risk. Just wanted to leave that out there. I decided to do the
Okay, so for his FTMO account, he scales in, so I guess like he adds positions and kind of manages the risk to make sure the risk isn't going over his threshold, kind of adding positions so that the reward increases but the risk doesn't necessarily increase. I guess that makes sense, especially with FTMO. If you're trying to meet a specific deadline or amount within a deadline, you gotta kind of know how to scale out and take advantage of those high probability setups. But I like that he said that on his regular account, with his own money, he doesn't do that, or he kind of has a more conservative way of trading, I'm assuming. But yeah, that's good.
test on Ftmo, and it's made me a lot of money. How much money has it made me? So far, $30,000 in the span of March. Now let's go over my April account. So before anything, I want you guys to see, here's the account number, and this is me refreshing the screen. As you guys can see, refresh the screen, it's all the same shit. And here's the account number here as well, right? Notice that they both match. And then we have the start date and the end date. You'll also see the metrics on the Ftmo interview as well. But anyways, so this is how it kind of started. Kind of started off pretty normal, didn't really go anywhere. Then, you know, we had a couple winning trades. Then I took some losses. This pretty much hump was me.
Just from seeing that linear graph, it to me, I can tell that his reward is a lot more than his risk. Like if his risk is 1%, his reward is probably like a lot more times that. I honestly like maybe 5-6 times that, I'm assuming. Like it's a big amount, so it doesn't matter if you lose because your reward, your wins are gonna smash out those losses and just, you know, wipe them out, plus you'll be in profit. That's dope. That's how you really do well in this game of trading.
Going or in trying to deal with the psychology of dealing with all these positions at once. So took a drawdown. I was up almost 10%, and then obviously risking 2% per trade. It's not a lot to lose a 10% or almost a 10% gain. I think this is around 6-7% here. Then price came right back down.
So just take that in. At one point he was like more than $20,000 in profit, and then he went down to $190 in profit. How many people can say that they can weather that storm psychologically and still stay zoned in and trust their strategy? And trust, like, that, and the fact that he, after that, obviously you see huge spikes just all the way up, he is able, his psychology is probably very, very well disciplined. Like he has a down pack, because I don't know how many people can, you know, be able to see over $20,000 profit and then boom, it goes down to $190 profit. They lose all that capital and then they still stick to it. You gotta trust the process. You gotta trust the process. That's all I'm saying.
Right, or price. My account came right back down to break even. Then from there, I've had a pretty steady growth. As you could see, $76,000 profit here so far. A little consolidation there, and then new highs. As you can see, we've made $100,000 profit. Now, this isn't in a number of 74 trades, because they count your trades off of the positions. Remember, I'm taking multiple positions per one day. And as you can see, this is a real funded account. I'm gonna keep 70% of this profit here, and I've been able to make $100,000. Now, I stopped trading on the account for the interview, but I'm gonna continue to trade on the account after the interview. So I still have until the 22nd until, you know, I really get paid out. It could be more than 100 grand, it could be a little bit less. I'm definitely not gonna let myself drop under $90,000. That's for sure, because I want to see a nice check. Anyways, so yeah, as you guys can see, $100,000 of profit there. So it's pretty simple. I'm gonna really quickly refresh the page again so you guys can see it's still the same, and then 100 grand in profit. All right, guys, so as you guys can clearly see, that's how much money I've made.
Trust your struggle is on his t-shirt. I like that. Trust your struggle.
Trading, and that's only for April. That's the last 2 weeks of me pretty much trading. I believe I've taken about 9 trades, 74 positions. That's a lot, but that's pretty much how the strategy works. Now I'm still fine tuning it. I'm still finding ways to improve the strategy. That's pretty much how it works though. So pretty much, like I said again, that's how much money I've only made in April so far, $100,000. That doesn't include March's profit, which including March's profit, that's $145,000, and I keep 70% of that. And that doesn't include my accounts on, my live accounts on Withdrawal Forex. That's simply just my funded accounts on Ftmo. Now I pretty much made this video just to show you guys the possibilities of what years of hard work has been able to do for me. As cliche as it sounds, you know, if I could do it, why can't you guys? It's as simple as that. You know, the one thing I do want you guys to keep in mind, yeah, sure, is I made 100 grand in 2 weeks with this strategy, but I've been trading for the last pretty much 5 years. I've been trading since I was 17 years old. I am now 22.
He is a baby still, 22. Oh my gosh. What was I doing at 22? Well, I was trying to trade Forex, but it was not going well. But wow, that's awesome.
23. So I have been trading for quite some time, and I just want you guys to just mainly focus on the skill set, focus on risk management, focus on your risk to reward per trade, and understand that trading is a game of probabilities, right? I wouldn't suggest any newer trader to use this strategy. If you're more experienced, you could definitely test it out, see if it works for you. Because again, this strategy isn't going to work well for everybody, but I kind of just wanted to go over pretty much how much I've been able to make, give you guys some motivation, and inspire you guys to do better, because you can pull money out of the markets. I know there's sometimes where, you know, you may hit a losing streak, and you know, it feels like you're losing trade after trade after trade, and you know, you may start giving up on your hopes and dreams. But again, I made this video to motivate and inspire you guys. So anyways, For those of you who are interested in joining me in the learning and taking my same trades, you can join the link. The link will be in the bio, as well as if you want to join my free Telegram to get notified when I post free content. That link will be there along with Alex's contact information. All of that will be in the description. And you know, stay alert for the Ftmo interview. So anyways, I'll talk to you really soon. Peace out, guys. Talked about already how much I made already. This is...
He really wrote gold on his Lambo, sir.
Well, I decided to dedicate my SV for the day to gold. Since pretty much I made all the money on gold, I decided to put, you know, 100K profit. On the door we got XAU USD on the side, and I got it in white to match the SV logo. Which, by the way, I didn't know the SV logo was actually an option. You actually gotta pay to get this sticker on the car. And then obviously 100K on the other door. What do you think about my new paint job, Alex?
Fire. A little drippy here.
Oh, it is drippy. It is drippy. One thing I'll never forget. A wise man once told me, everything is temporary, but drip is forever.
Said nobody else.
Wow. That is interesting. This guy really spray painted or painted his Lambo. But yeah, that was a pretty interesting video, I would personally say. I think he's a pretty cool young guy, you know. He was very motivating. He said this wasn't just to show off, it was for motivation purposes. And I love that he talked about psychology and, you know, the fact that risk management is extremely, extremely important. And that's awesome that he's providing free content on YouTube. And he said his Telegram group is free. Obviously, Telegram is free. Isn't that how it works? Isn't that how Telegram works? Yeah, so that's dope. Like, I applaud him for wanting to help other people, being young. Really, age does not matter, you know. If you have a skill set and you can help other people, then why not? So yeah, shout out to him. I really enjoyed watching this video. That's pretty dope. And like he said, if he can do it, so can other people, so can you. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. And comment down below. Let me know, have you tried the Ftmo challenge? Have you tried any other prop firm challenges? How has that been going? Let me know if you're a funded trader or you're kind of working towards that. I would love to hear about your experience. And last but not least, do not forget to subscribe so you know when I post another video. And in the meantime, feel free to check out any of my other videos on this channel and my other channel, Candace B TV, where I vlog. Y'all go subscribe to me over there. But other than that, guys, again, thank you so much for stopping by to watch, and I hope you have an astounding day, week, and life. Bye.